It's happening very soon. And before we even get started about talking about Facebook Live, the challenge, why you should participate, if you want to, take a deeper dive and get the momentum going and getting those sales and making it happen before the end of the year, head on over to moniquejohnson.com/FB challenge. Okay. moniquejohnson.com/FB challenge. And before we, go ahead and continue with this amazing live stream, I'm Monique Johnson, and I help people turn themselves and their businesses to become well known and loved profitably all over the world. Okay, but not exactly how you might think. But before we get started, because we're going to talk about and introduce you guys to the first place winner of November's Facebook Live Challenge, but December Facebook Live Challenge is happening tomorrow. Sign up. You will see the link in the comments down below, in the description up above. Somewhere you will see that right now. Be sure to participate. In fact, we'll even go over to that, and I know I'm all up in your face with my face, and don't worry, I won't be polluting your news feed very soon. Continuously. But if you go to this link right here, guys, this link right here, okay, moniquejohnson.com, and this is even the wrong freaking screen here. I'm about to bring on Julia, but Ecamm is acting really weird. Okay, let's do this. I hate when it does that. All right, here's the sign up page for the challenge, guys. I want you all to be in this, and in fact, we are gonna introduce you guys to the first place winner here, Julia York, and we're about to bring her up on the big screen. But let me zoom out because I know this is a lot right here, right? Like, okay, much better, right? So I'm not all up in your grill. 7-day Facebook Live Challenge. I'm going to introduce to you guys the first place winner for the November challenge. Excited to have her on. And while we're doing that, I will be hitting her up and queuing her up to come in on the conversation. In the meantime, in between time, guys, I say sign up for the challenge, okay? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we are talking about Facebook Live and Instagram Live. And let's see if we have Julia. Hey,
Julia. Hi. Sorry.
No problem. I'm going to add you in to the live stream. Oh, who's the little one? He's so cute.
This is my son.
Hi.
He just woke up from his nap, so he's kind of grumpy.
Oh, got it. I understand. Well, welcome and congratulations on winning first place for the November Facebook Live Challenge.
Thanks. I was excited to win.
So first things first, if you don't mind sharing with everyone who's tuning in live and also watching the replay, why did you decide to join and participate the 7-day Facebook Live Challenge?
So I decided to join because, I've been trying to market my business and things like that, and I've heard that doing video marketing is one of the most successful forms of marketing, and I didn't know how to do it. So I actually got an email from this virtual assistant, the VA Insiders, and she sent me an email, and I was like, hey, cool, I need to learn how to do this. So I decided to try it out.
Awesome. And by participating in the challenge, what would you say were some of your initial expectations or things that you were kind of wary of, and then you're like, oh boy, I gotta go do this?
Well, just figuring out what to say. I had no idea what I was going to say or what I was going to talk about. I had one of my friends is a CPA, and he's like, oh, well, yeah, I started watching it, but it seems more like a lifestyle video. And I was like, well, I don't know. I was just talking, I feel like I want to make, connect with people like more on than just a business level, provide value rather than just like, hey, this is bookkeeping.
Right, right, right. And actually, yeah, I found it very interesting because it's so funny. I'll meet people in the more, who have certifications or professional type of careers like a CPA in accounting and things. And a lot of times they feel that, oh, this whole video or live video thing doesn't work for me because I don't know. I feel like because it's professional or considered to be professional, they don't think that it applies to them. When to me, more so than anything else, and like no offense to CPAs, but accounting is boring, okay? Nobody wants to talk about it or deal with it, hence why you all exist in the first place. But if you're going
Right.
live and educating people and showing them what they need to be cognizant of for their business, personal, taxes, whatever that needs to be, talked about, or even just simply bookkeeping, I feel there's a major, major window and opportunity for people in your professional designation.
Yeah, I mean, and it helps like on your challenge, it helps kind of set you up as the authority
Mm-hmm.
on the subject, right? And people don't in the financial world, they don't want you in charge of their finances unless they trust you or know you. So it's easier to kind of have that almost face to face thing. So I think it's a really good thing to get into, especially in the accounting and financial field.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So, as anyone who's just joining in, Julia won first prize, and what that comprised of is a smartphone gimbal stabilizer, which we just sent off to her. Hopefully, she'll be getting it this week. A free VIP ticket to the in-person mastermind that we're hosting in March, and then last but not the least, having a 30-minute breakout session. And so, Julia, just for somebody who's never participated in this challenge, what would you say helped you be successful in doing each of the prompts? Because you are one of the very few who actually did every single day. And you showed up. There were some complications. You reached out to me. You posted in the group, the whole community and family there, and everyone chimed in. But for someone who who's never done Facebook Live or who's never participated in a challenge like this, like what do you think really helped you be successful in getting through each of the days?
Um, so just me personally, I've developed a lot of like drive and dedication when I do things. So when I set out to do something, I set out to finish it. So like I hold myself accountable to do things, and I know a lot of people have a hard time with that. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear
No,
that.
it's
It's my dog.
okay. It's all right. That's the whole luxury of going live.
She's
So no
yeah,
problem.
she's feisty. So but yeah, I just I like to be a finisher,
Mhm.
so I always just put my whole effort into what I'm doing and just do it. So I'd never done live before, and sure, it was scary and I didn't know what I was talking about. But the prompts you gave us, every day kind of helped inspire something to talk about. And, so that was really helpful. Otherwise, I would have been like, well, I don't know, I'll just ramble on, I guess.
Okay, I'm glad, yeah, that the prompts helped you and the scripts and mini scripts and stuff like that. And I really liked how involved you were in the community as well, and sharing with people even like some of your vulnerabilities or not knowing something is happening, or something tech wise wasn't working for you. How would you say, like, as someone who's never done Facebook Live before, to go through the 7 day challenge and then, you know, see the other side? Did you feel like you grew as a person? Do you feel like, this is definitely a challenge that has really helped and then you just want to keep the momentum going?
Yeah, I think it's definitely helped, and I definitely gained confidence and also just in going live and confidence in my ability as a bookkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
So I went live like twice last week. I meant to do it more, but holidays and stuff. So
Right.
I kind of got busy. But yeah, it definitely helped me just feel feel more confident in my skill set.
Love it, love it. And then, outside of the confidence, are there any results based on the specific live streams you created that you would like to share with us?
Well, I am getting more just followers, because my lives are all posted publicly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting more followers on my business page. Just, I'm not running ads on Facebook or anything like that. And I'm getting a couple more followers like every week.
Mm-hmm.
I get a couple. So it's not like huge, but it is something. It's more than I was getting before. So it's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not even about, in which, I expressed this during the challenge, it's not about having like these huge audiences that people think you need in order to convert or, generate sales or get leads. And for those who are watching and wondering like, okay, this live challenge, this is Julia, she won first place for the live challenge. And what I loved with Julia and how she participated was she was fully engaged in the community. She was pushing through. She was one of the very few who actually did all 7 of the prompts when I actually went back and tracked everyone's activity, because we definitely make sure to hold you accountable by having you do certain homework assignments. And I love the fact that, Julia did that. And despite some of the things she was going through, she definitely did not hesitate to reach out and make sure to get stuff done. If you all are looking to gain the momentum or to find something for you to end this year with a bang, and at least, even as Julia expressed, she's getting new followers. And if I'm not mistaken, you're participating in the next one, correct?
Yes, I'm excited. It'll give me more practice. So I'm excited.
Yeah, most
Starts
definitely.
tomorrow, right?
So here's another one. If you guys have been following what I've been doing, quite a few of the people that I've interviewed have been alumni of the first challenge. And guess what, guys? They're joining the second round. So that goes to show you like how much this has provided an impact for them and helped them with results. But in this second round, and just head on over to MoniqueJohnson.com/F as in Frank, B as in Bravo challenge. You'll see it in the description up above and in the comments down below. We're also integrating Instagram, which is huge. And so we're doing Instagram, and it's not going to be solely focused on that, but I love the fact that, and which is a testimony to me as well, that people who went through November, they're joining again for December, which is really, really awesome. And I love the fact that Julia also is in a harder niche, if I will say, because unfortunately accounting is boring to a lot of people unless you are into numbers and stuff like that. In fact, for some people it can be actually quite intimidating. And so I just would like, this is kind of putting you on a spot, but based on what you learned in the 7-day challenge, what are like maybe 2 major aha moments that you see yourself constantly going to implement with your Facebook live streams?
I don't know. I got to think about that. 2 major moments that I want to
or one. Any tips for anyone based on what you learned that you could share with someone who's watching this?
Well, I learned, especially with Facebook Live, you can just kind of come as you are, which is really cool. You don't have to, look the best or have the best background or whatever. People are forgiving. A lot of my lives, my baby was kind of screaming in the background, and it's raw, but people don't really care, and I think that helps them get to know and trust you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of my things. Like, not like, I obviously want to try to stay more professional, but if something happens where I've got my baby in the camera with me, it's not going to be the end all of everything. So that's what I learned, was because I thought with live, you see all these people who go live and they have, that fancy little light that puts the ring in your eye.
Yeah.
And like all that stuff, and they look so pretty, and I don't have that much time to do that. So I like that I can just do it when I can. and just, I can just do like right after a workout or anything, and it's just there. So I like that a lot.
I'm glad you shared that. Quite a few alumni came to that same, conclusion. It's like all about just showing up and being your authentic self. And in fact, like even for me, a lot of times, I'll do some more professional where I'm, dressed up or have a nice background. But a lot of times when I just keep it real, or if I don't have like makeup on and I just go live, those tend to convert the most. I feel like it's the more realistic, the more relatable, the more like people are just appreciating the fact that despite, however you're looking or however you're feeling, you're going live and you're serving and you're providing value. So I love that. And we have Marshall, who was actually a part of the challenge last time. He's saying, congrats, Julia, on winning the first prize. And he's asking us if
Thanks.
we are ready to rock starting tomorrow for the challenge. Are you ready to rock, Julia?
Yes, I'm excited. I really am, because it's just going to give me that extra push to keep going. So,
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. And the last question I want to share with you is for someone who might be on the fence on joining this challenge, what could you share with them right now that helped you join the challenge in addition to sticking with it?
Well, I mean, I would just say just do it. Honestly, it's not that hard and it's not that scary. It's a little scary at first. Like I remember my first live, which you have the safety of the group to do your first live in the last one. So I know my voice was shaking and I had no idea what to say, but you get more comfortable as you go. So you just do it and you jump in, and it's really not that scary. So
you heard that from someone who's never done Facebook Live before the challenge. She participated in last month's challenge, ended up winning, and she's joining the next challenge, with starting tomorrow, December 11th,
yeah.
and ending on the 17th, on Tuesday. If I have my dates right, I think I do. Yes. So it's starting tomorrow and ending on the 17th. I'm really, really excited about this because it's going to be an upgraded version from the previous. And also we're integrating Instagram Live. And the opportunity is out for the open, guys. Julia had the amazing pleasure of putting in the work ethic, winning first prize. There were 3 prizes to win. I ended up giving away multiple second and third place prizes because it was hard. It was hard. I mean, and I love the community and the participation. And would you say, Julia, the homework wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too bad, right?
No, it was, well, it was what made the challenge move forward, and it wasn't really hard. You gave us a script. Make sure you add that script into your live. It wasn't crazy.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you so much, number one, for jumping on and sharing with everyone your experience of participating in the challenge, and also for wanting to do the next one starting tomorrow. Again, congratulations. Everyone, let's give Julia a big round of applause. I wish I had like a sound effect thing right now where I could do the yay for winning first place. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy that I joined the challenge, and I wasn't really even thinking about the prize when I joined. I just joined to learn, so it's really cool. Like that I won, I was like, oh yay! It was really funny though, because I know that some of the people were pretty surprised, and as I was watching like the live announcement party, people were like really surprised that they won one of the challenges. And I know you had emailed me saying I'd won one of them, and I was like, oh my gosh! I'm like, did I win the first place prize? So because I kept watching it and I'm like, well, my name wasn't in that round. So
I was thinking that because I saw you were watching the announcement party, and those of you guys, if you're wondering what the heck we're talking about, so I conducted and hosted a 3-hour announcement party. So that's what's going to happen for this challenge. I don't know if it's going to be 3 hours, but what I did was I did an announcement, and I started from third place to second to first. And then I was interviewing the various participants slash students who participated who wanted to share their results directly. And so Julia was the only person I emailed and kind of gave a heads up because I knew she won first place. I was like, it'd be really, really weird and awkward if I say Julia won and she's not even on the live stream. And it's so funny because when I decided to do the third and the second place winners, it was on the spot when I decided, you know what, I'm going to do multiple. Like I had a list and I was like, I can't decide. I was like, no, we're just going to do multiple third and second. And yeah, and as I was going through each round and I saw that you were still on, I said, she's probably wondering, which one is it? Okay, I wasn't in the third and then I wasn't in the second. So then I'm sure you realized before I even announced it that you did first because I did give you a heads up on the email.
Yes. But I was also like, is this just a gimmick? Did she tell everyone that?
No!
Just to get them to watch the party.
Of course not.
There's always a little bit of cynicalness in there, a little thought like, I wonder.
Right.
But, I won, and that was exciting.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Well, thank you so much. And I hope to see you tomorrow in the challenge. And guys, Julia won it. She can win it again. So get ready to participate and have fun. And thank you so much, Julia.
Yeah. Thanks for interviewing me. I was wondering because like you had the other people talking and I was like, oh, I must not have won first. She would have interviewed me. And then so it was really fun to watch and go through that all and the excitement and the hype. It was pretty fun. So definitely join. It's really awesome. You learn a lot. Monique provides a lot for a little and it's really fun. So
thank you. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I was like, I don't want to give it away. But I could tell her you're first place, so I need to have you interview. But I didn't want to. I wanted to make it a whole surprise experience, so that's why I didn't tell you ahead of time. So I said, you know what? I'll interview her later. So that's what we're doing today.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day with your little ones, and we will talk soon.
All right, we will see you tomorrow.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So that was Julia who won first place, and I'm gonna put it on the screen so you guys can see. And let me know whether you plan on joining. Okay. I would love to know if you're not joining, why you aren't. I would love to know and address it directly on here. So please let me know whether you're joining the challenge starting tomorrow. You can head on over to www.moniquejohnson.com/FB challenge. It's going to be on the screen right here. You guys can see that bad boy right here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's even share like what that's all about. So if you head on over to here, I'm going to keep that at the bottom. But it starts tomorrow. You get free access to this amazing, guys, this freaking workshop I did for those who participate in the challenge and other things. This was an amazing workshop that we put together, and it's all about the watch parties, if you guys don't know that. Here are the 5 different things you'll learn. As I said before, you will learn things about Instagram Live. These are the prizes, potential prizes, in which I think I might actually change them. But you have until tomorrow to sign up. It's only $27, guys. I make sure to over-deliver. There are bonus mini training sessions almost every single day. Because this challenge does fall on the weekend, there will not be mini bonus training, so it's only during the week. So you'll get 5 bonus trainings in addition to the daily prompts that will be provided to you. And again, before I forget, join the challenge, guys. It's only $27, and it's a 7-day challenge. You will get your first sale, or at least your 10 leads before the end of the year, before the end of December. And I would love to see you on the challenge. I cannot express that enough. You guys have seen there's quite a few people who participated the first round, and they'll be here for the second round. So again, I hope to see you guys tomorrow in the challenge. If you have any questions, let me know if you're watching this live or on the replay, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.